It's that time of year again, and welcome to Kat's Kitchen. We're going to make Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but the one thing I want to make for my niece Melanie is pineapple upside down cake because it is her favorite. And I make it different than her. I make it the old-fashioned way. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to make is the sauce, the crust-like stuff for the pineapple, okay? So this is how I do it by the pan method. A lot of people nowadays just put it in the baking dish and it's a free-for-all at that point. Okay, now what I want to do is melt my butter, okay? You got to melt the butter. Okay, my butter's melting. I turned the heat down a little bit. Now, it calls for brown sugar. I don't have enough of brown sugar, but I looked it up on the internet, so white sugar's fine. You just need to cook it a little longer to get it to turn brown. So I put that in there. And now I will dissolve this. And I like to cook it a little bit longer. It's supposed to be just until it all is incorporated and melded. But I like to do mine a little bit longer because most people's pineapple upside down cake just has that little coating that's inside the cake, kind of like. I like it to be on top, and like if you get an edge piece, it's crusty. That's what I like. And I did put a little extra sugar in it, of the white sugar. So, gotta just wait for that to melt down. Okay. Okay, as you can see, it's all melted, incorporated. I'm going to put in some pineapple juice to make it flavorful. Take it off the heat. See? And there you go. Now, I cooked mine longer because I like it. You know what? I'm going to cook it just a little bit longer. And I do this every time, believe it or not. I think, well, it's not going to crust up enough. I like it to be crusty. Okay? Especially when you get those side edges. And you know people ask for side edges all the time. There we go. Now, there's a lot of butter in here, so this is not going to set up as hard candy. So don't worry about it. But I'm making the cake now, and guess what? I stuck a little bit of coconut oil in this, and I'm going to put a little bit in my cake batter too. Okay. Now I'm going to use the cake batter, and I've been making that over here on this side because you really can't see over here. I don't have a cameraman today, but it's reduced sugar. And it's just basic, go by the package. I'm not going to bore you with that, okay? But I did put a little coconut oil in it, okay? So to be scrumptious. Okay, now it's time to assemble everything. And you'll never guess, I didn't drain all the pineapples. And I will do that now. And you know what else I forgot? I forgot to use the pineapple juice in the cake. Darn it. Oh, I don't know. I get so excited sometimes. I'm not using rings because this church... Oh, I'm sorry. I got to go get the phone. Okay, guess what, you guys? I got my neighbor here, Rhett. She's my camera person. Now, as you see, I put all this here. I got chunks. Don't get too close. And this cake actually is for the church. That's why I put chunks so everybody can get a piece. Let's see. That's that. See? It's that easy. And see the extra syrup I have there? It's not going to soak really bad into the cake because I don't like that. Like I told you, Don't get too close. They don't care. And now you just pour this cake batter over it.
Okay, your arm is in the way. Oh, that's better.
There we go.
We need
Don't
to
get
see.
too close.
I'm not too close. Why don't
This
we
is
wanna
the
get
first
too
time.
close?
This is the first time I've actually had a cameraman or camerawoman, Red, my
Excuse me,
neighbor.
Thank you very much.
And she's inexperienced, as you can see.
I can.
But
But you
there.
know what?
She's
You
winging
always
it.
have to start somewhere.
yeah.
Everybody has a first.
So
You missed a spot over there.
it will incorporate, Rhett. Don't worry.
Okay.
It will incorporate.
Will it incorporate?
Yeah. So, now, I got one problem. And we're just going to see what happens. When you make pineapple upside down cake, you have to have the oven on 400. And I didn't. But the cake mix itself said 350. So, do you bake it at 350 or do you bake it at 400?
Let's try 375. And look. Oh, she's got it at 360.
Well, I
you
just
guys
turned it up
see
because I
that?
got stuff in the oven, my sweet potatoes. But I'm going to put it on 400. And you want to know why?
No.
Because, I can't believe you said that. Because I want what? The caramelization, I want it to become crusty. So the end pieces are extra. Okay? So now,
Ooh.
oh, I got stuff in there. So hit the red button. Okay, here is my pineapple upside down cake. I've already flipped it up. And I must say, it's beautiful. You could see the stuff. You see the stuff? I didn't have a flat pan to put it on, but I don't really care. Because I have to take it to the church anyway, and I don't want it, and my stuff kind of went the wrong way, but that's okay too. It is kind of crusty. I don't know. Maybe I should taste it. I think it's important that I taste it. Okay. Bye.